Why would I be in the same room as this person? That's hostile.
It has to be.
I feel threatened for my life. And then call the police and get a restraining order. You will never work again.
Tell us about a moment where you wish you would have said something and you didn't. There's nothing better than this. Say what you mean. 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 And here's another one. I'm joking. I feel like Callie. What's up? It's your girl, Aida Rodriguez, and welcome to another episode of Say What You Mean, where people come by and share the stories in those moments when they wish they would have said something and didn't. And now they're saying it here for you. I'm your host, Aida Rodriguez. And before we start the episode, like I always do, I always got some stuff to get off my chest. And I just wanted to say, because I was a little kid, and those of us have those stories about when we were little kids and we didn't speak for ourselves. There was this teacher who used to hit me in the head with these really big fat pencils. And those of you who've seen my comedy special, I talked about it. And I just remember being quiet and being afraid to tell my mom because my mom would turn up. Well, she did because she came to the school and hit the lady in the head with a shoe. But I really wish that I would have said something and spoke up for myself, and I didn't. So this is adult Aida speaking up for little Aida. Miss Pagliaro, you is a hitting little kids on the head, little kids of color with big fat pencils in kindergarten. What kind of loser do you have to be to hit a little kid that's defenseless? Why you ain't hit my mama back? You know why? Because she threw them paws on you. And I just want to say from the youngest part of me, you. I hope somebody hit your in the head with a big fat pencil at some point in your life. This is so cathartic. Now that we got that off my chest, I'm super excited to welcome my next guest to the show. She is a friend of mine. She's an executive producer of my first half-hour special. She is an author. She's an actor. She's a producer and a stand-up comedian. And
Philanthropist.
She's a philanthropist. She's going to have a grocery store in her hood. She's a gardener. And I will say
auto mechanic.
That her greens are really good. That she sent me home with some greens.
Don't forget the fried chicken.
And I made them. We fried chicken in the air dryer. With Bobby Brown, Vanessa and I. And we went on her live and did it. And then they tried to charge her for some Bobby Brown stuff. And I was like...
For some reason, I can't order it no more on the website.
It's not available on the website anymore. We've been banned and blocked from Bobby Brown.
I have to get my assistant to do it. I can't do it in my name.
So... She is who we watched Lemonade with. These are the credits. We made Bobby Brown fried chicken with, and we commiserated about how whack the men in our lives were at that time.
Oh, remember we listened to that audiobook?
And we listened to the audiobook. She made us listen to an audiobook. Look, I'm gonna bring her up, but she made us listen to an audiobook while we went to sleep as subconscious mind programming.
No, it was about how men love drama.
How men love drama.
The drama method. Remember the drama method?
The drama method. Please welcome Tiffany Haddish.
Yay! Haddish.
I ought to say all the ways they say your name.
Just Haddish, girl. Had and dish. Keep the 2 Ds.
Do you have people come and tell you how to properly pronounce your name?
Yeah, they do. And I just smile and say, thank you.
Oh, yeah. They do it to me, too. Mm-hmm. Like, they'll say, it's not Aida, it's Aida. And I'm like, tell my mama that.
Tell my mama that.
Yeah, tell Margarita that it's Aida. She will tell you to go yourself in 2 languages. So how do they say your name? How do they tell you to say your name?
Haddish. Or Haddish. 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 I hear Haddish a lot.
Mm-hmm. You know how to say it too.
Yeah, I can say my name any kind of way.
Yeah.
It's my name.
Say it. You can say it.
No, but I want to go.
It sounds. It got a little.
It felt like auntie-ish. When I was like, I tell you.
How do you feel about people calling you auntie?
I love it.
You do?
I love it. I know some women don't like it. Like, I ain't your auntie. I ain't. But like, to me, it's a sign of respect.
A term of endearment.
I'd rather them call me auntie than grandma. Okay.
So it just depends on
you
who
could
it
be
is.
a 10-year-old auntie. I know people that's aunties at too. Some people born aunties. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
You know, I used to have
Respect.
a problem with it, but I don't have a problem with some people calling me auntie. It just depends on who it is. Everybody is not allowed to call me auntie because I have nieces and I have nephews. But it's people who do it as a microaggression to let people know. Like well, you know these people because y'all all know these people. I'm not going to say their names. But there is an individual that likes to say, that's my big sis. Bitch, you 3 days younger than me. Like, why you really want or that's auntie. It's to like stipulate that you're older.
Yeah. And then I'll be like, you my Obi-Wan Kenobi though. Which is older than all that. You the Obi-Wan Kenobi though. That's what I love to say to certain people that say it to me. Like, auntie, I'll be like, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, you so wise. You the oldest here. Okay. You not next to God. You near God's age, but not quite. You know what's going on in the universe. Obviously. You a genius.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'll be like, what up, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
The people
They don't understand it, and I don't give a oh,
I love that Alexis is laughing.
Because she gonna start using it.
Do you feel like people like to use words to with you?
Yes. But what they fail to realize is I enjoy the words. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. Like, if you're trying to with me at all, I'm like, I win. Because I'm living rent-free in your mind, and I don't even know you exist. And if I know you exist, and you trying to with me, again, I feel honored. I feel very honored because, again, you are letting me live rent-free. I'm not thinking about you.
Oh, no, you're
I'm literally creating opportunities for everybody. So if you want on me, that's cool. Cool that you let me know that off top, or that I seen you say it, or whatever, because now I can put you on the list of do not work, where I do not hire you to work for anything I'm doing. And if I find out you working on something, I'm gonna make sure you don't work on something, because I'm gonna say I'm in a hostile work environment.
Damn.
This person has said this about me. Why would I be in the same room as this person? That's hostile.
It has to be.
I feel threatened for my life, and then call the police and get a restraining order. You will never work again.
Oh my God. No, but it's so funny though, because people will be like, Tiffany, blah, blah, blah. Tiffany this, Tiffany can kiss my Tiffany ain't Tiffany don't like black people. And then you'll be like, I curse you with joy. And I'm like, that must make somebody want to implode.
They get even more mad.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you saying Tiffany this, that, da. Because Tiffany is living the life that you wish you could live. Tiffany is going to all the places that you wish you could go, and you think Tiffany going for free. You don't know that I'm paying for my own stuff, that I wanted to always do these things, that I want to learn, that I'm thirsty for knowledge. Because especially if you was a friend, if you was somebody who was a friend, if you was a real friend, you would know that I'm super thirsty for knowledge. You would know that I'm always looking up stuff and trying to find new information, and I'm happy to share, whether it be correct or incorrect. Because if it's incorrect, I would think that if you were a real friend, you're going to be like, no, that's not how it goes. It goes like this. Because we all here to teach each other and help each other grow. Now, you can sit over there and talk about me and call me names and be calling me the wrong name. Just like a lot of people call Jesus by the wrong name. His name ain't Jesus. Name Yeshua. But you don't know that because the Roman Empire played with your ass. And so unless you do the research and learn, you probably been calling on the wrong person all these years, and you're like, dang, why my life don't never go by? Why God don't show up? Because you ain't calling God by the right name. You closer to calling him by the right name, sneezing.
What's the right names? Because I need to call him.
So Yeshua is Jesus' actual name.
Okay.
See, the Romans came in about 30 years after he passed, and they mixed Yeshua and Zeus together and made him like a Greek, like a kind of mythology kind of thing. You know, this is like they mixed a lot of Greek mythology into the Christian religion so that you could be, confused. And then Jesus' daddy name is Yahweh. Or Jah. Or Jehovah. Or Jehovah Jireh. Yeah, he got a lot of names. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus, I guess that's his nickname. Real name is Yeshua.
Joshua, my bad.
Yeah, Yeshua.
I too suffer from people saying my name incorrectly. And I hope you forgive me. Is there?
But see, he know your heart, and he knows, that
God.
you wasn't given the right information off the top, so you get a chance.
I love God.
And God love you.
I love the Most
And
High.
I could tell God love you a lot just by how you living.
Yo, I know God loves me because of Omar and Nikayla. The love that I've always wanted to have in my life, I got in the form of my children. And I will always be so thankful for that.
You ever think about how that's a piece of your soul that's loving on your soul?
Ooh, that she came here with, look at her.
Because when you make a human, right? A little piece of your spirit and his spirit get snatched up and mixed together in the egg. And then now you getting stem cells, right? And they getting your stem cells. And they getting a piece of your soul. And you getting a little bit of their soul too. You making and you manufacturing.
Yeah.
Okay, you the portal. Okay, you bringing them in. You the portal. Hello. Carrying it. And they'll poop, pop it out. Bam. Now you always, regardless if you give birth to them or not, they always are a part of you. Absolutely. And they're always healing you in some kind of way because their stem cells is inside of you and your stem cells are inside of them and they daddy, and it's all, that's why you're going to always desire your husband, because a piece of him is in your ass too, but you can't get in him. How do we get into the men? How do I get my stem cells into his body? Injection while he sleep.
Joshua knows my heart.
Yeshua.
And listen, remember in Boomerang when Tisha Campbell was like, you know what, even though you hurt me, I feel bad for you. Would you like to come over for a cup of coffee? That's how I feel. Not even if Joshua was pouring. Remember that?
Yes,
that's how I feel.
Yes.
Can you think of a moment where you wish you would have said something and you didn't?
So many times. And most of the time I didn't say nothing because I was tired. I was advised not to, or I just felt like that person is too emotionally weak to handle the truth. So I might as well just keep it pushing and remove myself from their existence. But then, I don't know what it is, but God always finds a way to put me in a position to let that know what's up. So I've always let people know. I don't think anybody's left this earth without me telling them how I really feel. Maybe 2 or 3, but that wasn't that.
They were not that important.
They were not that important. You know what? I needed to let that go, like they had to let go of that flesh.
I think that people expect you to react a certain way, but you will tell somebody, "Hey, I don't really like that," or "Don't do that no more," or whatever. I've seen you tell people. I actually saw you tell somebody that their breath was bad, and you gave them some gum.
I told a man that his breath was so bad and handed him my vodka and said, whirl that around in your mouth for a few seconds. And here go a lemon or two. Squeeze that in the back of your throat and chew it. Because you can't talk to me like this. This is disrespectful to my whole system.
I've seen you tell somebody, or I've just seen you just very casually tell somebody, yeah, don't do that, or nah, or yeah, I don't really feel that way. But in a very, very...
Yeah, polite, kind, humorous, light-hearted way. I mean, I've told people they should gargle with peroxide. I'll be like, do you know that a really great way to help whiten your teeth is peroxide and baking soda? You should try it. You know what? I'm going to make you a mix. I'm going to mix something up for you because you kicking in this car. When somebody is riding with you in the car and they talking and the whole car is on fire, you can smell their stomach. I can smell your stomach in the back of your throat in this car. I can't do it. I'ma tell them.
This has come up in another show. You know, the funny thing is the windows are up and you see the fog, and you it's like a scary movie. You like this. No.
This is the worst. And I told them, and I got them a whole gift basket. So I'm in Africa. Now, I'm probably wrong for this. I don't care. My driver was smelling extremely humid.
Okay.
Extremely, like 7-8 days humid. No soap, no water. Just strong. It was burning my nose. Now, everybody in the car, everybody else in the vehicle like this.
Holding their breath.
I said, I called out the driver's name. He's like, yes, Miss Haddish. I was like, what you been doing all week? He's like, what? I said, what you been doing all week? Because I could smell it on you. He was like, what do you mean? No, I don't do drugs. I don't do it. No, I said, I ain't say nothing about no drugs.
You sound like an auntie, though, right
Whatever
there.
you been doing all week, baby, I can smell it. And I can tell you it ain't been hitting no water. Okay? You ain't hit the water. The water ain't hit you. Maybe the water came out of your body. Maybe you took it in through your mouth.
What did he say?
But you didn't put it on. But he was laughing and laughing. And, everybody in the car was laughing. But I was like, bruh, I'm serious. You smelling very manly. Now, it makes me want to take you back to my place and give you a bath. Can I give you a bath, brother? He was like, what? I said, I will scrub you baking soda and peroxide in the water.
Oh shit, that's the bath scrub, that's the mouthwash, that's the
it's the everything,
that
girl.
cleans
That's
your
the
stomach out.
Yes, that's the everything. I said, I'll give you a peroxide and baking soda bath.
What about your feet? Is it good for your feet too?
Yeah, it's great for your feet. Great. This all takes the calluses off and gets rid of fungus and all that. So yeah, I offered him a bath and he laughed. I was serious. I didn't laugh not one time.
No.
I was dead serious. He was laughing. Everybody in the car was laughing. And then I told him, don't come back to work tomorrow where I could smell you. If I could smell you and it don't smell like some cologne that you bought over the counter
No.
and just the cologne, it's going to be a problem. Make sure I can't smell you tomorrow.
Did he come back tomorrow?
He came back the next day, baby. He didn't smell like nothing.
Oh, good.
And I was very proud of him, very proud of him. And I told him, I'm so proud of you. And I gave him a $50 tip. Right? Trying to encourage good behavior. But then the next day, I don't know if he picked the dirty shirt up out the hamper or what.
He was musty again?
Oh, child. I said, baby, it's strong.
Did you say, give me my $50 back?
No, I didn't say give it back. I said, baby, it's strong. We got to pull this together. You got to get this together. And so he got it together. And then by the end, I didn't smell him no more. He always smelled good, always had cologne. But then I had bought him, like every time we went shopping, I bought him a different cologne that I like. And now we talk on WhatsApp all the time.
Oh, that's nice.
And, I might have me a husband by the time I get back to Africa.
Okay. Listen.
Sometimes you got to clean that man up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's having vision. Having vision.
That part.
So we have a segment of the show called Shoulda Kept That. And somebody sends in an email or they send in a message telling us a story about a moment in their lives where they wish they wouldn't have said what they said because they said too much. So I'm going to share it with you, and I want to know if you think they should have kept that. My friend was really excited about a guy she met. She sent me a picture of him like we do, and she was so happy. He was fine. I never try to get my friend's man, but I responded to the picture, damn, now I need to put my ankles on somebody else's shoulders. She took that as me talking about him. They are still dating 3 years later. Though she still attends friends' trips, I have not been allowed to meet him. Our relationship has completely changed. Do you think she should have kept that?
Yeah, you never whenever your friends, what I learned the hard way.
Why did you learn the hard way?
Because I'll be like, damn, girl, why you fucking on him? You could do better. And they'll be like, you look better than him, right? You could do way better than this right here, right? Like, or your man is handsome, but maybe like, what's that supposed to mean? Like,
so you've learned from experience.
I've learned from experience that you should just say, that's nice for you. Like, always keep them in the conversation, you out. Like, try if you could keep me and I out of the thing when someone sends you like, oh, look at this thing. Like, don't even be envious or like, oh, I wish I had or whatever. No. Especially when it comes to other people. Like, except for like maybe babies. Like if somebody's like, look at my baby. Like I have a friend, she sends me pictures of her baby every week. And every week I'm like, girl, if only my ovaries would churn over.
Aww.
I would do it too. That's the only reason I would say I would do it too. Or I would like that too. Otherwise, or a stack of money if they send you a picture of a stack of money. No. Yeah, I would love that too, girl. But if it's a man, be like, if that's your boo, that's cute. If it's somebody they're trying to hook me up with, oh, interesting. How do you know them?
Have you ever felt that somebody said something inappropriate about somebody you were dating?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. And I don't talk to them no more.
I get it. It's like, and you know, I know that some of it is cultural because I know that there is a code. Like if somebody dated somebody, I have never been interested in somebody that my friends have dated.
Yeah.
I mean, but I have a lot of rage and passion and emotion about, I was just telling Vanessa about how much rage I hold for her ex. But I never looked at somebody's man and been like, I wonder what that's like, especially when there was somebody who I consider my friend. That's kind of weird to me, but I've seen people do it.
I've only wondered what that's like if he has like something wrong with him. And I'll be like, how they doing that?
Oh my goodness.
And then I think about Roscoe. Let me shut up.
Oh no. You know, people ask me about Roscoe.
You never met Roscoe. You didn't know me
No, I know,
then.
but because of the book, they'll ask me and they'll be like, do you know about the Roscoe? If is Roscoe real?
Roscoe is real.
And I was like, we heard about Roscoe before
The book.
Yeah, the book and the special.
Yes.
All right, so smash or pass? Acai bowls.
Acai bowl smash.
Okay. Would you rather black tie or athleisure?
What for what?
Just what would you prefer? What would you prefer to do?
Athleisure. They look at me.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport to actually participate in? Manhunting.
Manhunting.
It's my favorite sport. No, my favorite sport actually, I would say to participate in would be like track and field.
Running.
Yeah, track stuff like high jump, triple jump,
Yes.
shot put.
Fight or flight for Teletubbies?
Fight or flight for Teletubbies. First of all, where am I where there are 4 Teletubbies? I must be at some kind of Comic-Con convention thing. I mean, if they trying to roll with me, they trying to fight me, I'm going to fight them. They're Teletubbies. It's not going to hurt
If
neither one of us.
they want it, they can
They
get
want
it.
this heat, I'll give it to them. They not going to get hurt. They in cushion costumes. I'll whoop that.
I mean, people know about your evolution, but they don't know that you will fight. Like people really think.
Ooh, I
remember
be
being
like, somebody try me today. Listen.
No, I remember being at San Manuel when I couldn't contain you. And the next thing I know, I'm trying to hold you. And then you go around. She took her shoes off, hopped off the stage, and was about to fight this girl. And I was like, I can't keep up with her. The track is real. The track be tracking.
I will run up on somebody.
She ain't no punk.
Yeah, no, I ain't nobody's punk. And if I seen you getting into it with somebody, I'm going to jump in on that too.
But you know what? I think people really misunderstand entertainers. Like they forget that we are people that come from neighborhoods and have families.
Yeah, and I used to have to fight. And I've learned to use my words. But you know what? After hanging out with a certain pedigree of people, I've learned that I don't have to do the fighting myself anymore. I'll just pay somebody to fight you.
If you could say one thing to your favorite teacher, what would it be?
Thank you so much. Just pouring all gratitude on her. Just thank you.
You have one favorite teacher?
I have multiple favorite teachers, but my favorite, I don't even know who the favorite one is. Multiples, but yeah, I would just be showering them with gratitude. Just thank yous. Or I would go here and then hand them a suitcase full of money.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
Teachers are so important in our lives. It's so amazing how everybody lights up. People have cried. They just beam when you ask them about their favorite teacher.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking about Miss Stanford. She was a model before she was a teacher, and then she became a teacher, and then she used to bust my knuckles with the ruler. So when you was talking about getting hit with the big pencil, I'm like, oh, I know that feeling because she used to bust my knuckles with the ruler. But I liked her a lot because she was always talking about something I never heard before. And she was like, she would describe stuff super fun, but she kind of looked like Grace Jones a little bit, and if you made her mad, it was scary. She was like, "What did you say?" You're like,
and she said, "Hit you in the knuckles."
Get my knuckles, girl.
There was a time, younger people, where teachers would pop you. They would paddle you. They would hit you with the ruler.
Yeah, you could get beat up at school. You could catch it, and all the neighbors would beat you. Whoever wanted to, basically, could whoop you.
And the parents would be like, "Hey, if she gets out of hand, handle that." And I'll be like, "You abuse me at home, and you gonna let somebody do it at school?"
There was this lady with a jerry curl. Lady with a jerry curl, big boned woman, big back, strong. She used to always be peeking out her window, snitching on us when we go outside to the mailbox and go climb up in the tree trying to get the fruit. And she'd snitch. And then, she snitched one day. And I was so mad at her. So the next day, I was just like throwing trash on her porch. And she came out and she beat me.
She beat you?
That lady beat me. Well, she gave me 3 swats on the butt, but it felt like she had snatched my soul out.
What did she hit you on? What did she hit you on the butt with?
I don't know. It was black, whatever it was. Black as her arm. I think it was her whole arm. I don't know. I just know it was Jerry curl juice everywhere. I hate the smell of Jerry curl to this day. But she used to cook some good food. I can't remember her name. Her daughter always had barrettes in her hair. We used to try to steal her barrettes.
What hurt more? The belt or the switch?
The switch. The switch always hurt more.
And it hurt my feelings that I would have to go get it. Because in Spanish, my grandmother would say, "Vete a buscar la varita," which means go get the switch. A switch hurts like...
It feels like it's cutting through your flesh.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It feels like it's cutting through your flesh. And if it's a fresh switch, you can still smell the plant with every...
Yes,
and then the next time you smell that tree, you like nectarines.
PTSD.
I just had to get the nectarine tree switches and plum tree switches. And orange trees is the worst because sometimes they have thorns.
Yeah, that's in Florida. It was funny. I had one of my friends that went to school with me, and she came over to my building where we lived, and my grandmother had a switch in her hand. And she was Black American, and she said, "Wait, the Oyes hit the kids with the switches too?" Because in Miami, they would call Latinos the Oyes. And she was like, "I thought that was a black thing." And I was like, "You see my grandmama? That is a black thing. Like,
she black too.
She has rollers in her hand. What are you talking about?"
That's all.
But they used to do the switch.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on now? What are you doing now?
So right now I'm just maxing and relaxing. I'm not wearing makeup for the next 3-4 days. Just let my face be face.
Nice.
And I've been exercising. And I dropped some music. I dropped a song called "Woman Up."
Okay. We got
that I wrote with Diane Warren wrote it mostly,
wow.
and then I tweaked little things here and there. But Diane Warren wrote it, and I sang it, and this guy named AC produced it, and then
when does it come out?
It's out.
Oh, it is out.
It's out. Yeah.
Okay,
You haven't heard it?
No, I didn't even know about it.
Look at you, they're acting like a victim. Girl, what is this?
Go ahead.
I just can't believe you. This can't be you. Girl, you gotta fix this.
Okay.
You can't go on. You can't go one more day this way. Lying in your bed, covers over your head. Get off that victim train you're on. Stop. Grab hold of yourself. And woman up, up. You got to know it. Where's the tough girl that you... Wait, no, let me show you.
I haven't seen the video.
Yes, I got a music video with everything, girl. 1 million streams on the radio. We got to get this Spotify together.
Oh, nice. And then you have your sophomore book, I Curse You With Joy.
Yes, I Curse You With Joy. That's out, and the audio's doing very well, and the book is out, and it's... Yeah, I'm cursing the people that try to curse me with mean words. I curse them with joy.
You always do.
I curse everybody with joy, actually. I want
That's
everybody
your thing.
to
You've been doing that since you would do that on stage.
Yeah, for at least the last 15, 20 years. 15 years for sure.
People, it's interesting how people come to you and they're like, "Oh, look what she's doing," and I'm like, "She's been doing that." Like,
It's not new.
They don't know how much you would impart on the audience on those long nights where you were running the light at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach.
Yeah, getting in trouble. Preparing for today.
You know, it's funny when I was hosting and I was like, Tiffany going second.
Yeah. So you could chill.
But I'm glad you came. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I'm always going to show up for you. If I can make it happen, I'm going to make it happen, Captain.
I appreciate you.
No makeup or
I'm gonna
with
go
makeup.
listen to
Woman Up.
Woman Up.
It is a great motivational song. It's basically me singing to me. And we all do it. We all talk to ourselves, and you got to motivate yourself to get up and get going and move. So it's about
You got to do your mirror work. You got to do, it's all that stuff. You got to do it, and you cry sometimes when you're doing your mirror work.
That's good, though. That's a class.
Yeah, you got to do your affirmations. You got to stay in this climate where there's so much negativity. You got to be able to.
My affairs are in keeping with infinite wisdom. I am guided by divine intelligence. The activity of spirit inspires my mind and flows through my actions. Life lies open to me, rich, full, and abundant.
That is the intro to Purple Rain.
She ready.
That's beautiful. Listen, thank you for being here with us today. Make sure you go download Woman Up. You can download I Curse You With Joy, or you can pick up the book. Thank you so much for being on this episode with us, with the great Tiffany Haddish on Say What You Mean. Catch up with us on socials. We are at SWYM Pod on TikTok, Instagram, and X. If you are watching this, click the subscribe button. We want to hear from you in the comments section. Tell us your stories about those moments where you wish you would have said something, or you should have kept that. If you are listening, download the episode, become a member, do whatever you need to do, and tell a friend, because we want to continue to grow this village. We are so excited to be a part of yours, and we are excited for you to be a part of ours. My name is Aida Rodriguez. This is Say What You Mean. We are out.